Being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. Simplicity, patience, compassion. These three are your greatest treasures. Simple in actions and thoughts, you return to the source of being. Patient with both friends and enemies, you accord with the way things are. Compassionate toward yourself, you reconcile all beings in the world. Knowing others is intelligence. Knowing yourself is true wisdom. Mastering others is strength. Mastering yourself is true power. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them. That only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. A good traveler has no fixed plans and is not intent on arriving. Those who know do not speak. Those who speak do not know. When you are content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everyone will respect you. The truth is not always beautiful, nor beautiful words the truth. Time is a created thing. To say I don't have time is like saying I don't want to. The best fighter is never angry. Because one believes in oneself, one doesn't try to convince others. Because one is content with oneself, one doesn't need others' approval. Because one accepts oneself, the whole world accepts him or her. If you are depressed, you are living in the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live. Care about what other people think and you will always be their prisoner. Nature does not hurry, yet everything is accomplished. Be content with what you have. Rejoice in the way things are. When you realize there is nothing lacking, the whole world belongs to you. At the center of your being, you have the answer. You know who you are and you know what you want. Be careful what you water your dreams with. Water them with worry and fear and you will produce weeds that choke the life from your dream. Water them with optimism and solutions and you will cultivate success. Always be on the lookout for ways to turn a problem into an opportunity for success. Always be on the lookout for ways to nurture your dream. Do you have the patience to wait until your mud settles and the water is clear? Silence is a source of great strength. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. If you understand others, you are smart. If you understand yourself, you are illuminated. If you overcome others, you are powerful. If you overcome yourself, you have strengths. If you know how to be satisfied, you are rich. If you can act with vigor, you have a will. If you don't lose your objectives, you can be long-lasting. If you die without loss, you are eternal. Stop thinking and end your problems. Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, reduce selfishness, have few desires. A leader is best when people barely know he exists. If a good leader, who talks little, when his work is done, his aim fulfilled, they will say, "We did this ourselves." Music in the soul can be heard by the universe. Respond intelligently even to unintelligent treatment. To attain knowledge, add things every day. To attain wisdom, remove things every day. I have 3 precious things which hold fast and prize. The first is gentleness. The second is frugality. The third is humility, which keeps me from putting myself before others. Be gentle and you can be bold. Be frugal and you can be liberal. Avoid putting yourself before others and you can become a leader among men. If you try to change it, you will ruin it. Try to hold it, and you will lose it. Doing nothing is better than being busy doing nothing. To know that you do not know is the best. To think you know when you do not is a disease. Recognizing this disease as a disease is to be free of it. The wise man is one who knows what he does not know. Water is the softest thing, yet it can penetrate mountains and earth. This shows clearly the principle of softness overcoming hardness. The snow goose need not bathe to make itself white. Neither need you do anything but be yourself. If you do not change direction, you may end up where you are heading. If a person seems wicked, do not cast him away. Awaken him with your words, elevate him with your deeds, repay his injury with your kindness. Do not cast him away. Cast away his wickedness. Give evil nothing to opposite and it will disappear by itself. Knowledge is a treasure, but practice is the key to it. Men are born soft and supple, dead they are stiff and hard. Plants are born tender and pliant, dead they are brittle and dry. Thus whoever is stiff and inflexible is a disciple of death. Whoever is soft and yielding is a disciple of life. The hard and stiff will be broken. The soft and supple will prevail. Watch your thoughts. They become your words. Watch your words. They become your actions. Watch your actions. They become your habits. Watch your habits. They become your character. Watch your character. It becomes your destiny. To understand the limitation of things, desire them. Accomplish but do not boast. Accomplish without show. Accomplish without arrogance. Accomplish without grabbing. Accomplish without forcing. To a mind that is still, the whole universe surrenders. In dwelling, live close to the ground. In thinking, keep to the simple. In conflict, be fair and generous. In governing, don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. To lead people, walk beside them. As for the best leaders, the people do not notice their existence. The next best, the people honor and praise. The next, the people fear. And the next, the people hate. When the best leader's work is done, the people say, "We did it ourselves." What the caterpillar calls the end, the rest of the world calls a butterfly. Stop leaving and you will arrive. Stop searching and you will see. Stop running away and you will be found. I have just 3 things to teach: simplicity, patience, compassion. These 3 are your greatest treasures. Lovey embracing Tao, you become embraced. Supple, breathing gently, you become reborn. Clearing your vision, you become clear. Nurturing your beloved, you become impartial. Opening your heart, you become accepted. Accepting the world, you embrace Tao. Bearing and nurturing, creating but not owning, giving without demanding, controlling without authority. This is love. She does not show herself, and therefore is apparent. She does not affirm herself, and therefore is acknowledged. She does not boast, and therefore has merit. She does not strive, and therefore is successful. It is exactly because she does not contend that nobody can contend with her. Your own positive future begins in this moment. All you have is right now. Every goal is possible from here. He who knows others is wise. He who knows himself is enlightened. So the unwanting soul sees what's hidden, and the ever-wanting soul sees only what it wants. When people see some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When people see some things as good, other things become bad. Kavi. There is no greater danger than underestimating your opponent. Close your mouth, block off your senses, blunt your sharpness, untie your knots, soften your glare, settle your dust. This is a primal identity. He who controls others may be powerful, but he who has mastered himself is mightier still. Trying to understand is like straining through muddy water. Have the patience to wait. Be still and allow the mud to settle. He who conquers others is strong. He who conquers himself is mighty. Because of a great love, one is courageous. As soon as you have made a thought, laugh at it. Love is a decision, not an emotion. The reason why the universe is eternal is that it does not live for itself. It gives life to others as it transforms. Those who flow as life flows know they need no other force. Success is as dangerous as failure. Hope is as hollow as fear. Hope and fear are both phantoms that arise from thinking of the self. When we don't see the self as self, what do we have to fear? True words aren't eloquent. Eloquent words aren't true. Wise men don't need to prove their point. Men who need to prove their point aren't wise. The master has no possessions. The more he does for others, the happier he is. The more he gives to others, the wealthier he is. Do you have the patience to wait till your mud settles and the water is clear? Can you remain unmoving till the right action arises by itself? Health is the greatest possession. Contentment is the greatest treasure. Confidence is the greatest friend. Water is fluid, soft, and yielding, but water will wear away rock, which is rigid and cannot yield. As a rule, whatever is fluid, soft, and yielding will overcome whatever is rigid and hard. This is another paradox. What is soft is strong. Countless words, countless sin, the silent balance between yin and yang. There is a time to levy and a time to debate, never to reject the moment. The past has no power to stop you from being present now. Only your grievance abused past can do that. What is grievance? The baggage of old thought and emotion. Do you imagine the universe is agitated? Go into the desert at night and look at the stars. This practice should answer the question. To hold, you must first open your hand. Let go. My teachings are easy to understand and easy to put into practice. Yet your intellect will never grasp them, and if you try to practice them, you'll fail. My teachings are older than the world. How can you grasp their meaning? If you want to know me, look inside your heart. Great acts are made up of small deeds. Fill your bowl to the brim and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife and it will blunt. He who stands on tiptoe doesn't stand firm. He who rushes here don't go far. He who tries to shine dims his own light. He who defines himself can't know who he really is. He who has power over others can't empower himself. He who clings to his work will create nothing that endures. If you want to accord with the Tao, just do your job, then let go. Do your work, then step back. The only path to serenity. When nothing is done, nothing is left undone. A man with outward courage dares to die. A man with inner courage dares to live.